What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blueclouds Media again. As you guys know, your favorite host is right here, Nate Zion, representing live from Michigan, USA, to be precise. And luckily, I'm being joined here by my only brother, CFCOG. You'll see his face later. Then, guys, what a news! Just a breaking news coming out from the camp of Chelsea FC. Chelsea have held talk with Mauricio Pochettino. Today is April the 20th. 2023. We're streaming live on YouTube. We're giving you the best association news you can find on planet Earth. Stick to us, guys. As we have here, we only got I have Georgie in the house. Big up to Georgie in the house. Big up to Snoopy G. Big up to one of my wonderful mods already. Big up to Great Chelsea Freak. Big up to you, brother. Then my big Mr. Patrick is right on time today. He says all right, good intro, Nee. Big up to you. And also Chelsea, my brother said much better intro. Absolutely, I do listen to you guys. Then big up to Up the Chills. Big up to you as well. Yeah, I do listen to you guys. You guys like this intro. So I use this and I use that as the outro for now until my intro is ready. Then I'll swap it. I'll make you guys decide which one you want. Is it this for the intro or that for the outro? So I'll make you guys decide. Then big up to DJ Sav. Big up to you. The breaking news. Like I said, the breaking news is out. Chelsea have held talk with Mauricio Pochettino. So yes, before I get to my brother CFC OG, yes, we still have a lot to talk about here. We have a lot to talk about here at this moment. The main topic of the day. So many questions that I'm gonna ask you, the viewers, and I'll ask myself some questions. I've been asking myself these questions, and I decided let me bring these questions out to all of you, so we can have something to talk about. As it is, Chelsea's disappointing season has resulted in a group of players facing pay cuts up to 30%, despite being Europe's biggest spenders. The Blues are set right now. They're sitting at 11th place in the Premier League table. Have been eliminated from the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League. The board is now searching for a long-term solution beyond Frank Lampard, with the transfer rumors surrounding lots of some of the players, and also, like I said, a lot of players will be going out this summer. The question that I keep asking is, why are Chelsea players facing pay cut? That's the first question. How has Chelsea's spending strategy failed? How has Chelsea's spending strategy failed? What are the circumstances of the team's poor performance? What have resulted to the team's poor performances? And also, why will the pay cut affect Chelsea's team morale? Would the pay cut really affect the team's morale? What is Chelsea's plan for a long-term solution beyond Super Frank Lampard? How can Chelsea turn their season around? Can they really turn the season around under Frank Lampard? We're yet to see that. What is the reaction from the fans, pundit, to the pay cut situation? So these are the things, these are the questions that I'm asking. And if you're watching us, you've had some of the questions. Let me know what your answers are in the comment section below. And also, welcome back again to Blue Clouds Media. As usual, today is the April 20th, 2023. Do not forget to like the video and also subscribe to Blue Clouds Media Sports if you haven't subscribed yet. And also, you can do me a favor, share the video, share our live stream video right now if you can help me out on your social media platform, especially Facebook and also maybe Twitter. And also let's all do that. Let's all share the stream on our Twitter pages, and also we can do that on Instagram as well. It will help the platform get a long way. So welcome to the stream again, big brother OG.
Yes, big up, man.
Absolutely, OG. You had the topic of the day already. Where do you want to react from? Let's start from Mauricio Pochettino's breaking news already. Chelsea have held talk with Mauricio Pochettino. What do you make of that, sir?
I'm hoping it's some kind of negotiation tactics. Maybe get Nagelsmann on a lower contract term. But if there's any truth to it, I do not want him just out of the Tottenham link. I know it's petty, but
don't you think he might do a better job than he did at Tottenham? He was able to sustain Tottenham in the top four for quite a long time, and also to them to the finals. But then finally they couldn't get it over the head. They were being beaten by Liverpool. Don't you think that Pochettino will suit the project? Look at how he was able to make players like Dele Alli, who was from nothing to 100 million, and now he's 10 million player. So let's look at that angle.
I mean, I say the same thing for lots of players. I mean, it even happened to us, Lampard and Mount. So if you want to compare Poch, they want to compare it to Lampard. Dele Alli was good for a season or 2 or 3 max. So I could go into that subject completely entirely, especially Dele Alli. I have personal things with him. I know people that know him very well, and so that's a whole different kind of worms. But Poch, from what I saw PSG, not that impressed. Tottenham links. I mean, Tottenham usually get our old managers. It's not vice versa. It's not the other way around. So I don't know if I fall into that just for banter's sakes. And yeah, man, unless Poch was to do it for, I don't know, being that top out of 30 paid managers, which he wouldn't want. Everyone wants that top 10 contract. They want to be that top 10 paid manager list. He's not going to do it for cheap. Definitely not. It's not worth the risk. So I'm Poch, never in. Not Poch out, not Poch. I'm Poch, never come Chelsea, please.
All right, OG is Poch, never come to Chelsea. He doesn't want to see Pochettino's face at Chelsea at all. But then it's up to the fans, up to the viewers. What do you guys make of Mauricio Pochettino's heavily link with Chelsea Football Club? I know the link was there, but today Chelsea Football Club has held a meeting with the gaffer. So let's see. Are you guys interested in seeing the Tottenham Hotspur's coach? Is he all about the Tottenham Hotspur's coach coming in, or is he about his tactical ability in terms of coaching? So you guys see it in a different way. Let's put banter aside, but let's look at Mauricio Pochettino's tactical ability. Is it good enough? Can he really work with these young players? What was that, say, OG?
I said PSG. PSG will give you all your answers. There's actually a little documentary, Poch's time in PSG. Check out on YouTube, and you'll be very unimpressed.
Well, if you say that way, yesterday I made a little bit of a research. I know you are part of the viewers or fans that want to see Luis Enrique, don't you? You want to see Luis Enrique, right? But I
prefer Luis Enrique over. I don't want Enrique. If I had no choice but to pick from Enrique or Poch, then yeah. But if I have a long choice, especially in summer, there's a lot of managers available. Obviously, first is Ancelotti. That's not going to happen. I like Jose Mourinho. Wouldn't mind with that. That's not going to happen. Nagelsmann is fine. If that happens, I'll be cool with that. But there's a lot of choice out there. There's a lot of choice out there. But we're going for such a small minority amount of managers. It is what it is.
Yeah, just like I was saying, I made a little research yesterday in regards to Luis Enrique and the players that he brought into was Barcelona at the time that he was there, and those transfer that he did was very, very bad transfer, very, very bad transfer. You're talking about Andre Gomez. We saw Andre Gomez at Everton. What did he do? He brought this guy with a huge, I think, amount of money, 37 million. That was his price tag that he brought to Barcelona from Valencia to Barcelona. Did not live up to expectation. Andre Gomez found himself at Everton. At this time, we don't even see Andre Gomez anymore. He also brought in Ada Turan. You guys know Ada Turan from Atletico Madrid. Another player that he brought in did not live up to expectation. He brought another player called Paco what's his name? Is it Alcasa? Paco
Yeah.
Alcasa, another from Villarreal. He didn't live
Oh
up to
yes,
expectation.
he was good as well with Villarreal. I remember
Yeah, he
they
was
went to the
very, very
final.
good at Villarreal. So I'm just giving you these players that he brought to Barcelona. Those players did not ever live up to expectation. Another one was someone in TT. You guys know in TT. TT was one of them. Also, Jeremy Matteo. You guys know Jeremy Matteo, the defender, that big tall defender. I'm sure that's him. Yeah, left back player. Also, another bad signing. Also, Thomas Vermaelen from Arsenal. You guys know that one. Also, another bad signing. Evan Rakitic. Evan Rakitic, I'll say he was okay. He was okay. He did
He
much
was
better
okay at
for a
Atletico.
while. Yeah. So another one was Evan Rakitic. Also, we have Eric Lamela. Eric Lamela was one of them. Ended up at Tottenham Hotspur, and also he brought in another player called Alexa Vidal. Alexa Vidal. Then Lucas Dini. Lucas Dini, formerly of Everton. One of these players. Then Daniel Osvaldo. So lots of players with
Yeah.
huge money: 60 million, 70 million, 19 million, 20 million, 25 million. All these players did not live up to expectation under the regime of Luis Enrique. So we got to look at that way too, because he wants that power, he wants that control to be able to bring players into the football club. So probably that's one of the reasons why Chelsea, they don't want him. That could be one of the reasons why. But then I'll hit you. I hear what you said, Mauricio Pochettino. You don't want him. His maybe his CV or whatever he did at PSG. But you could also argue the fact that we have Thomas Tuchel, who also coming from PSG, and we had all these bad news about Thomas Tuchel from PSG. Let's look at it that way. PSG have a different way of doing things over there, which is all have to do with what's his name? The big
Lewis
guy over there.
Campos.
What
Oh,
was
you
that?
mean the owner?
The owner, yeah, the owner.
Nasir or whatever.
Nasir Khalifa or Khalifa. Well, he has a different way of managing these guys at PSG. It's all about egos. Mbappe say this, it's Mbappe. Whoever comes in is Mbappe versus that person at PSG. So we gotta look at it that way. They listen to the players more than the managers. So I could tell, if we have to put it that way, we wouldn't ever even gonna give the job to Pochettino. I mean Thomas Tuchel at all. But we saw what Tuchel did when he came to Chelsea. So we have to weigh our options very, very well as fans and as supporters. We have to weigh our options very, very well. Is it all have to do with banter? Is it just Pochettino who is not good enough? All right, let's see. Like I said, whoever
Let's
comes
go
in,
through
we
the comments and
always
see
gonna
what they
support.
say as well. The
Yeah.
first couple of comments are always big ups and hellos, big up to everyone. But I see a lot of comments coming in now that we're talking about Poch.
All right, so let me see. Wait, so Nagelsmann and Poch, that should be the thumbnail.
Yeah, we wish we could do that, man.
I wish I can do that. I can still do it. Not a problem. I'll give the OG about 1 minute and I can switch things up within a couple seconds.
Oh, nice.
I can do that real quick.
Well,
Not a
I'll
problem.
give you 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll give the microphone to OG to take over. OG can take how do you call it? Take care of the comments real quick if you can. The only thing you won't be able to control,
them up.
highlight them. Yeah,
let's do that in a bit. For now, go through a few of the comments and then
Okay.
I don't know, in 10, 15 minutes time, dabble behind the scenes, change the thumbnail, maybe change the writing a bit because everyone's talking about this Poch thing.
Yeah.
Poch. Nagelsmann. Went from Enrique and Nagelsmann to Poch and Nagelsmann.
Okay.
But Nagelsmann seems to be the common denominator. So he's the man.
Sure, that breaking news came in late, just not too long ago, about 20, 30 minutes ago. At that time, I've already done my thumbnails and everything is ready. And we do also have a talk about Kendry Pierce. Yeah, Kendry Pierce, another news that broke up earlier today as Chelsea have finalized the deal with our young player. We have a lot of young player. Yesterday, we did talk about we need more experienced players to blend up with some of our young players to be able to gel. Balance is very, very important in the team.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't play the intro again.
No, the intro was good. Maybe he's referring to yesterday's one, but today's one was
Oh,
great.
yesterday's one. Yeah, yesterday's one. You know, I won't
I
play it
think it
again.
was
I
about
listened to
yesterday's
you. I
one.
won't play that one again. Yeah, today's one is more professionally done. Big up to you, Snoopy G. Say hello. Then Greek Chelsea vlogs a much better intro. I
There we
agree.
go.
I agree. Good day.
Again, good
Good.
intro.
Okay, good intro. Nee. Thank you very much. I
There
do. New manager announcement this week. I think it looks
we
like
go.
that is what we're heading to. That is what we're heading to. Although Lampard is in there, we're heading to another manager will be coming in
No,
soon
Lampard's
before
not there though.
preseason.
He's not the manager. Lampard's not the manager. He's an intern / caretaker. He's actually technically not a manager. But what has Poch won? One title at PSG, if I'm not correct, right? He won
Yeah.
one something at PSG, which does count. 5 titles in PSG is like one to me, the equivalent.
Oh, big up, Nee. How are you doing today, my brother? Absolutely, I'm doing very, very well. Big up to you, DJ Sav. As much, really appreciate you seeing DJ Sav over here. Everyone over here. Big up to everyone in the comments. Absolutely, big up. A lot of big ups today, man. We're gonna have lots of big ups. It's always important to have big ups on the platform. Yeah, DJ Sav, much respect to my brother here. Here and here and on time. Coming from absolutely, you're on time, King of Animal. Today you're on time, right on time today. Here. Okay, UTC coming from Mr. Patrick, King of Animal say no pull today. Nagelsmann vs Poch.
He'll do that as well. He'll do that as well.
Yeah, we'll do that. Don't want the Poch at Chelsea. All right, someone don't want him. DJ Sav doesn't want Pochettino. UTC also coming from another brother here, King of Animal. Nagelsmann for me, still hold on to hope. Our owners do turn around on Luis Enrique and bring him in as our manager. Luis Enrique, DJ Sav, go look at his players that he brought into.
I don't think so.
Go look at the players that he brought in. They were all failure. They didn't live up to expectation. Lots of money. Barcelona spent lots of money on those players. But I like his tactical ideas though. But then in terms of him having that power to bring players in, I would say no. So that's the only way. That's the only reason I wouldn't like Luis Enrique. But besides that, he's a good manager tactically. All right, so I'll leave him to hit the like. Nothing else to stay for. Now, coming from a Phantom of Minute topic, I wanted to ask if you are attending the U.S. Preseason game against Ryan
Reynolds team.
Team Wrexham.
Yeah, absolutely. That was also breaking news this morning. I thought it was a joke, and then I realized, oh no, this is true. And they're gonna put it on Apple TV and everything. They'll put it on Amazon or whatever. This will be part of the series. And Man United are playing them as well, to that fairness. But Abramovich would have never let this happen. Like, he would have picked 2 or 3 easy MLS teams, so we would whoop them, get our confidence up, and maybe one Premier League team or one superstar team like Real Madrid. Yeah. But that's your question. Are you going to go see us play that game? I mean, if you're lucky, you can meet Deadpool.
Definitely, I'll try as much as I can. Emma James, big up to you, Emma James. Definitely, your brother here will try. I'll try as much as I can to see all Chelsea games when they come to America. Yes, the preseason, I've already applied for it, but it looks like those that are held in the preseason game haven't really bring the accreditations things out yet. So yeah, like I said, I have applied.
I don't think the tickets are gonna fly. They're gonna sell obviously, but they're like, if this was 2 years ago after Champions League, tickets will be flying out the window. But as of the moment, I don't think tickets are going to fly out the window. You know, maybe this game just for
last preseason they gave it to Ticketmaster to sell all those tickets, but this time it is the Premier League hosting the competition, so it's going to be a little bit different from Ticketmaster. The Premier League have given out an option where you can go there and purchase your ticket, but nothing is out yet. It's a little bit too early. That was the message they sent to me on my platform. Nice. So yeah, I'm giving you guys the information. Last time was Ticketmaster. This time, I don't know who's going to hold that platform to sell the ticket to the fans. So thank you very much, Emmy James, for your comment. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick. Thank you very, very much for doing that for me. I really appreciate it, Mr. Patrick. Guys, let's share the video. Let's share the video real quick. If you can do that on our Facebook, just click it up and post it on your platform. Pin it to your platform. Let people that follows you can also follow. Click on it and then join us here. Discuss this wonderful topic. Mauricio Pochettino is in the house. Let's talk about him. Don't forget to like the video coming from Mr. Patrick. Big up to you, football head stylist. Big up to you too, my friend. Snoopy G said 420. What do you mean 420, Snoopy G? Can you explain that to me? Oh, okay.
It's 420. 420.
Oh,
It's
420. All right.
The day they legalized marijuana in some fake minds.
Big up OG. Hope you are well. Absolutely, our big brother OG
Big up,
is well. He's here with me. If it's not well, I'll let him rest at home. But he's here with me. So what do you have here? Dummy is back on the platform. Dummy, how you doing today?
Oh yes, big up to you know. Oh.
Dammy's not ready yet, but she will be. Big up OG always as usual. Poch will speed up the protest for sure. That is coming from Mr. Patrick. Totally agree with OG, 100%. Okay. OG DJ Sab agrees with you. Don't want him at all. He is not the guy. All right. I agree with you, DJ Sab. I agree with you if you say so. He says that he's not the guy. He turned us down before we got Potter. He didn't. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Rumors.
Are you sure? This is just rumors. Are you very sure, DJ, that he turned us down?
Either way, I don't want him. People try to say it's like getting Benitez again. I'm like, no. Rafa Benitez won stuff and was loved by Liverpool.
Yeah.
He never won nothing and they don't love him. That half the fan base hates him. So they left him to titles.
Yeah, he said he turned us down before we got Potter. He did not believe in our project, and our clowns of owners are going back for him again. All right, so let's see. Big mistake allowing Spurs DNA into the club. With that one, I agree with you. Big mistake. The DNA there is not good enough for us to have Pochettino, who has been there, Tottenham Hotspur, to
just the fact that Todd Boehly is looking at him.
I agree with you.
It's like Todd Boehly doesn't realize he's isolating a big fan base by even mentioning it, you know. And now he's gonna have an interview with him.
All right, DJ Sub said also the Spurs link. Forget it. Don't want him. All right, I agree with you. How coming from Tom?
Yes,
Big up to you, Tom. Big up to you, Tom, bro. I hope you're doing very well. We have who else we have here? We have my
Dead Poch. That's what I'll say. Yeah. That's it. Forget Poch, man. Get him out of here.
Dead Poch coming from a football head stylist. I think everyone's choice will be Hansi Flick, but that would never happen because of the job with the national team.
It's not happening.
Big up to the beautiful game. Says big up me. Chelsea level is Jose Mourinho, Ancelotti, Conte, Tuchel,
Potter,
Lampard, Nagelsmann are not Chelsea's level. Okay. I get it now. Now I get it. The way you phrase your comments sounds like Potter. Okay,
yeah,
I get it now.
Yeah,
the beautiful game said as soon as the first goal is conceded at the bridge and the Poch, the shed end and MH stand will destroy him.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Guys, remember both Pep and Enrique learned the game, especially the tactics side of the game from the great Johan Cruyff. Absolutely. Yeah, just like I said, if you're talking about tactical wise, I would take Enrique, but then they shouldn't give him that power to bring in players. No. I mean, he can have his influence in it, but not totally 100% power like he did at Barcelona. Big up to you. I want to love you. She said, hello, Nice Zion and OG. Glad to see you both back again today. Welcome to everyone in the chat. Everyone, welcome to you too. I 123 love you. Much appreciated to see you in the chat or on the platform as usual and all the time. So, Phantom, we signed Poch. Then I switched to Man United. And just overpay for the stock at market price. settings, Phantom of Many topic, and stock exchange. Hello, everyone, coming from Kimso. Kimso, I hope you're doing well. The beautiful game says, speaking of ticket, fans are returning their Brentford ticket. Are they? And
I
also,
would
there's
go
a
to the
link.
Brentford game. I'm
There's a
going to the
link.
Nottingham Forest game. He said,
Okay.
see, look, here, read this one.
This one said, I returned my ticket. Ivan scoring against us. Absolutely. Right now, Chelsea are thinking of bringing in Ivan Toney to be the solution. Ivan Toney has also been linked today.
I don't think he wants to come to us, man. At this stage, he's got better suitors. It seems like, I know we're Chelsea, but depends what he believes in.
Hope not. I will be at the game on Wednesday coming from Patrick. You guys gotta be there and support the football club. Big up to you, Mr. Patrick. And also big up to you.
Big up,
how do you say this name? H Talk Chelsea. Big up to you, my
try
brother.
Come on the show tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah. We'll try and see if we can get him on the show tomorrow.
Yeah,
as a special guest. Yeah, big up guys. Poch, hell no for me, Nagelsmann or nothing. Now coming from our brother H Talks Chelsea. Big up DJ. Absolutely, he knows DJ. Big up to H Talks Chelsea. Big up to everyone. Big up, a lot of big ups over here. Someone remind me, what did Poch do as Spurs? He took Spurs to the finals. That's all he did. He took Spurs to the finals. Spurs. What was so special? They won nothing as usual. What we celebrate now, top 4. Absolutely. F Potter coming from Snoopy G. Big up Knee and OG. Big up chat. If they bring Poch to the bridge, it just proves how clueless they are. That is my brother coming from my brother Tony. Greg Freak is also coming up with an OG. Yeah. Either he brings in either he brings in Game Over or something else. Today is different. Yeah. My platform
That's what we are. We're smiling blue, man. Hopefully we get a real boss in. Get a real manager.
Chicken Boehly coming from King. So I can't see where the points are coming from. The players have nothing to play for. You know this.
We'll beat Nottingham Forest.
Months well down tools at the drop of a hat. Okay, the drop of the hat.
I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, I thought a long time ago, Reece signed a big contract. Is he gonna drop in performance? And it ain't. He's never down tools. It's like so many people sign a big contract. And it doesn't work out for them. I mean, Mo Salah's another one. There's been a few more where he signed some mad contract. Like I think Saka just signed a contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now he's dropping a bit. It's like I know they're not related, but it's just a mad coincidence. People sign contracts either that time or a couple of months later. And you're like, "Wow, we just gave you a crazy contract." But yeah, man, these players are down tooling.
Thank you very much. The beautiful game. Thank you very much. The beautiful game for your lovely comment. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Mr. Phil R7. Big up to you in the house. Welcome, my brother, in the house. We have another king of the house, Kim Soy. If they bring Pochettino, I will support City. I'm not sure if you guys have read this in the news today. Earlier today, it was being broke that Manchester City and Manchester United have to change their logo. That sheep in their logo, the crest, they have to take that away from there. It signifies some people are protesting against that crest.
No way.
That signifies slavery. So as of now, there's a big, huge protest that they have to change.
I mean, they have a bloody devil on their shirt. You'd think they wouldn't care.
Yeah, they don't care about that. But then the logo, let me share this with you guys real quick whilst we are here. I like to do that. I want to be able to share this. So I'll pinpoint that as we have here. So let me make this bigger.
On the overlay. If you save it as the overlay, it doesn't use up any processing speed. Like power, like if you share tab, that messes up the thing sometimes. The stream. Sometimes.
Yeah. I think I already got it here. So guys, if you've not been following me, you had to follow me because I put lots of breaking news there. When the news come, it doesn't even take like 5 minutes. I put it on my platform. So if you're looking at this logo right now, you can see that here. Over here, if you look at my mouse, that sheep over there needs to be taken down. That sheep right there has to be taken down. The logo has to be edited. Take that down and replace it with something else. And also the same thing here in Manchester City. Over here in Manchester City, too, the same thing has to be taken down. So that is what the protest is all about at this moment. They want these things out of their logo, as they say, it signifies slavery. So that is what they don't want to see there. So it's a big tax. It's a big tax for Manchester
Nah, man.
United
Nah,
and City.
City can't lose it. That's all they have. Like, but Man United, you don't even know it's there. But I said they're the devil. Like, how the hell do you not complain about the devil? Why you complain?
All right, so that's just by the way we are talking about it. I told you guys this platform we do talk about everything that is needed and attention. So yeah, Kim So said, God forbid City win the UCL this season. It looks like it's getting close. Because they don't have any. If Madrid can take them out, that'll be miracles, and I'm sure Madrid can do it. Same with James. Unfortunately, I can't name a good performance from
Nah,
him
there's been one or two.
ever since he signed his new contract. It will come good. Let's hope it comes good. The beautiful game said OG, the director of football for today. Big up to you. Absolutely big up to OG.
Man.
Then why they removed the ships. You asking why they should remove the ships? That's the news.
Slavery, isn't it, man?
Yeah, it signifies. They said it signifies. That's ridiculous.
It is, man. It is ridiculous. If you think about ships, yeah, and you think about like it's not really to slavery. It's been before that and after that. I know there's different forms and times of slavery, but slavery's been around until the modern time. You just can't do that. You might as well take away the staff for representing in gladiator battle. I don't know. Next, I don't want to get into. I don't. Society's work enough.
All right. So this is what I tweeted earlier on in regards to that over here. So I did tweet that it's all about breaking news, breaking reports. News says suggests that Chelsea have initially talked with no, not this one. Sorry. Why am I having this?
I was thinking like.
All right. Not that one. Looks like that is not showing up yet.
Yo, Dummy, Dummy, are you not there?
Oh, Dummy, are you ready, Dummy?
I want to hear opinions.
Hi everyone. Sorry, it's been a minute. I've had a lot of schoolwork to do it, and I've actually missed talking on this space. So I just tried to squeeze out myself from school today. I actually left school very early today to sort of prepare, and honestly, it was very embarrassing.
Dummy. That is dedication. Yeah, that is dedication from you. And I really like. Hold on, let me mute Dummy real quick. All right, let me say this real quick before I bring Dummy in. Thank you very much, Dummy, for taking the time to do that for us and being here for, skipping school early on time to be on this platform and talk to us. That's much, I don't know. It means a lot to me and means a lot to the viewers and then the listeners of this platform. Thank you very much one more time. That's pure dedication from you, Dummy. I much appreciated. OG and I all really appreciate what you're doing for the platform. So over to you, Dummy.
So to start with, I think I just have to say something about the second leg with Real Madrid. Honestly, I think Chelsea, we need patience because the first leg, like the first half, the boys really played. I mean, they gave their best. So I think mentally we are getting there. Like mentally, I think there is a bit of uplift mentally. I think mentally we're not in Potter's ball anymore. So with the rumors flying in about cutting players off, about trying to get a new coach, everything, it can be very overwhelming. Honestly, it can be very overwhelming. And I can understand that Todd is used to winning. And Chelsea fans, generally, we are used to winning. So I think that's why we have that pattern of, get a coach, win us trophies. If you fumble once, it's out the door. So right now, I really do not have a favorite coach for us to sign, but what I'm really interested is getting us a striker that would be ruthless, rugged, you know, if someone like Costa, or someone like Hazard, someone that's going to be on the ball, and the defenders know that when he's on that ball,
We
they
got
are
in
in
Cuckoo.
trouble. Yeah. So I need I need a striker that is going to, even if he's not doing the footwork. I mean, I want a striker that is going to make at least half of the team run back to hold their defense. I need us a player like William that, when they know Chelsea has a free kick, it is a 70% chance we are going to convert that free kick to a goal. You understand? So
Yeah, we do.
I think, yeah, we do. Yeah, I think right now we need to cut some players, obviously, yes, but we also need to sign ruthless players. I do not mind us buying a seven. I do not mind us buying a player for 7 million that is going to, you know, perform. And I've said it before that it's better we look out for the underdogs that they're trying to prove themselves, like they're trying to make a name, rather than buying this already made products that they just come and be like, oh yeah, I used to beat this, I used to beat that. Oh yeah, they bought me for, you understand. So
Mhm.
the same goes for the coaches too. We need to understand, we need to make them understand, look, we are in a crisis right now at Chelsea. So if you're coming, you need to come mentally and physically ready. We do not want a coach that is going to come and add to the trouble we have already. And honestly, I'll keep saying this. I would really, really want Mario back, because if Mario comes and stays with us for 2 years, we might not get any trophies here, but Mario is going to balance out that part of the play performance. We are going to get back to the days of us playing proper football. So what we need right now, I'm not saying us winning trophies is impossible, but what we need right now is go back to our glory days. I mean, days of Wolves not being, days of Wolves not being a threat, days of Brentford not being a threat, days of Leeds.
Brighton.
Yeah, Brenton. I mean, Leeds. Look at those
Mm.
bottom table ass. Sorry, look at those bottom table teams coming up to twerk our asses. So honestly, as a Chelsea fan, I'm not used to being patient with these coaches. But right now, with this kind of crisis, with this kind of challenge we have, I think we Chelsea fans, we really need to like sit out a year or two if we really, really want Chelsea to, be back at going for top challenges and top cup. And to be very honest, I think this issue is actually what the FA, wanted. They've always hated Chelsea, and I do not really understand why. I think Chelsea is the most hated club in the world. The hate is there from the referees to the board. So I think this is actually what the FA has been trying to do with, Abramovich, but I do not know how that guy was able to handle it. I mean, look at the transfer bans, everything. So honestly, I think as Chelsea fans all over the world, I think it would be really, really nice if we can dedicate maybe 1 year and some months to get back to playing proper football. Then after that, we can go back to drawing board, then start drawing how we can win trophies. And
And we done
remember,
with preseason. In the preseason, we should have
remember we have players that have at least 3 4 years with us. So that is actually a lot of time to balance our equation. And I think third, finding some staffs, like some staff from the medical team, the fitness team. I think that really shook us. A lot of staffs that I used to how things run at Chelsea are gone. So these new guys are coming in with new patterns. Like they do not have anyone to like guide them on, oh, it's like being a new staff in a new company and your manager does not even give 2 cents about what you're doing. So I think if Todd had not, cleared out everyone, at least if he had left like maybe 40% of the staffs there would be proper communication on how things are done and how they can like move up with the pattern. Chelsea has a thing. I mean, even if Chelsea is not winning trophies, Chelsea is a team that every club in every league is fed. I mean, I have never seen us at this bottom before. I have never ever seen us at this bottom before. Look at what's this club? Brentford. I mean, Brentford is making all the noise. They are making all the noise right now that they are going to beat us. I mean, imagine a old Chelsea, almighty Chelsea, that used to shake Manchester. As tough as Manchester United is, when they come to play at Chelsea or when we go to play at them, their fans are always terrified because we were like the bullies. Do you understand? I mean, Arsenal never. Then see, Arsenal never really. When Chelsea is playing Arsenal, did not pray we play them the beginning of the season or the ending of the season because they know we are going to play. So I think, to be very honest, Chelsea, the management, they need to sit down, calm down. It's gonna be very overwhelming. I mean, it is overwhelming for me as a fan too. But we need to sit down, calm down, and really, really look deep into the problem. We have quality players. We do have quality players. Even if we cut out some players, we still have proper players. We have proper ballers. So I think if we're going to get a coach, the coach should not be coming to win us trophies immediately. The coach should come and take care of the players on and off the field. We need to get our playing mentality back. We do not need to. I think these players are just about how much they are earning per week or how much they are being bought for. I can't feel. I mean, the passion for playing for Chelsea is gone. I mean, gone were the days where defenders would be injured. You see the blood. They'll tell you, no, I am going to keep playing. These days, they can't even jump to like keep the ball. I mean, Chelsea used to be a club that when we are training now, you see all the players flinging in their heads to get a goal. I mean, what happened? Right now, like, everybody's trying to save their pretty faces, try not to get their hair, rusted and everything. So I think we need a coach that is going to come, set in the tone, drill them, bring back the athletes in them. I think the athletes in them is dead. I mean, Sterling keeps getting finer and finer, and I'm wondering if he's at Chelsea for pedicure, facials. His hair keeps growing, No, honestly, look at Chaloba too. I mean, these guys keep getting finer. Loftus Cheek too is getting finer. I mean, the athletes in them. See, the only thing that is just going to happen now is them growing pot belly. Then we know we are finished. So honestly, I love Chelsea. Even now, I love Chelsea more because these are trying moments. And if we do not get our coach right, then all these losses would really
I can
amount
tell you
to.
now, yeah, don't cry. Yeah, put on mute sometimes. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Julius Nagelsmann, and don't be shocked when it happens. I'm very sure it's gonna be him. I'm very sure. Like I want anyone else we're gonna see. It's just for the process of saying that we looked at other people, and maybe even a slight negotiation tactic. So they go, hey, we got other people that are very interested. So this is a contract. We think it's how much you should get paid. They'll try paying less than Potter. I guarantee they're gonna try paying less than Potter did. Because only in hindsight did you realize, we made Potter one of the top 5 paid managers when he's not even top 50th. So they realized, this Nagelsmann, let's just say he's the 8th best manager. Let's get him one of the top 10 wages, but not top 5. Not top 5. So this is probably a tactic to employ. I always make the joke, Top Boy's like doing the apprentice, whether it's the Donald Trump's version or Alan Sugar in the UK. He's just seeing all these people when really we all know who was going to win it from the beginning. You know, you all know who's going to win, who he wants to win. That's what it is. He wants to. I mean, the whole thing's actually tied up for me. If Nagelsmann somehow flops, I think Vival will also get a sacking. He's going to package them all into one. I mean, I like Vival. He's not an OG from that. He was on the come up and he just got to the top as a not director of football, technical football, but he's not the top guy. So he's tied in with Julius Nagelsmann. They're packaged. Those are bringing these other guys in. What's his name? Moller and one of these other guys, these German named backroom stuff, and they're all pretty good at what they do. They're all tied in. All their jobs are going to come together. And honestly, the reason we're even taking our time with it is just to get the financial package right. Because if this one goes wrong and we somehow get rid of a manager quickly while paying them a bucket load, it's all going to go downhill from then. We'll become one of those clubs again that go a decade without winning anything, joining the ranks of Liverpool, Arsenal, United. But yeah, don't be surprised. The only real question is he the right guy? I can name the name. I've seen the comments saying make any name. All the names are the big names. She said Jose Mourinho, Don Ancelotti. They're not happening. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Simeone. I don't care about this football and tactics that's dying for football. If I said to you, we get Simeone, and then he will win something, and that, if I could predict the future like that, which I can't, you all want Simeone as well. I know they're going to cost a lot of money, but we're going to try to get Nagelsmann on a nice package, probably all 5 years, not pay him as much as Potter, which will be messed up, and then hopefully he's the right guys. From what I've been seeing in these little documentaries, he yells a lot, he's aggressive, he has bust up other players. For me, they're all good signs, because I thought he'll, Potter and Lampard, they hug you when you lose. They're like, come here, lad. I want someone to be like, what the F was that, while shaking you, gripping you up. And that's what Nagelsmann did. That's why he didn't last long anywhere. And that's why I'm pretty shocked that he's getting in. And I'm sure it's all Vival. And Vival's more or less tied his job on this, which I like. I like that. If Nagelsmann does basically what Potter done, I think Vival has to go with him. But I don't see that happening. I don't see that. One game a week. Honestly, I think we'll get top 4 easy loss next season with 1 game a week. But yeah, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I got shot by the FBI. Boehly eats a lot of chicken wings, but I saw him in Burger King. That's pretty good.
All right, thank you very much, Dami, for taking us through your feelings, and we had it right. Obviously, I know how long you've been supporting the football club, and I know the football club means a lot to you. That is set there. I've seen a lot of comments here. I'm just highlighting some of them, but let me read a few of them for you guys. As soon as I put the poll down, I have 8 votes right now. It was 7, now it's 8 votes right now. Who do you think will be the best fit for Chelsea FC next manager? We have Mauricio Pochettino right there, have 33%, with Julian Nagelsmann with 70%. Guys, let's keep the vote coming. It looks like Nagelsmann is having more of the vote at this moment. Guys, do not forget, if you're just joining us, let's see if we can make at least 30 likes or more today. We got 21 already. Big up to you guys. You guys are doing, you're rocking the channel today. I really like it. I really appreciate it. Let me read some few comments as we have here. This one is coming from my brother, Mr. Patrick here. Said, that's ridiculous, coming from Mr. Patrick. Then I've got feeling that City will beat Madrid. I don't feel the same way. Madrid looks like they play in different patterns. They're playing gears from gear 1 to gear 2. They look at what you're doing and they play according to your style. They don't bring their style in. They look at you. They try to assess you. It's just like boxers. First round, 2, 3 is to assess your opponents, how they throw their counter punches and then the jabs and all that kind of stuff. Then you capitalize on their style. So that's how it looks like how Madrid has been playing for the past 3 years under Mr. Carlo Ancelotti. So we'll look at that. Okay, Hollywood FC coming from Brother Kim. So, do you think that Boehly will come for Silva after his comment? He can't give a toast. Absolutely, coming from I don't know yet. I don't know about that comment. I don't see how bad that comment is for Boehly to come after him. Snoopy GGG said, Colored Girl, let's go. Absolutely dedicated. S.O. Dami salute coming from my brother, Mr. Patrick. Dami, you get a salute from Mr. King Patrick. Also, we have After Madrid. All right, text green, game over.
It's been game over before that.
Then they gave their best, and yet they want
They
they
gave
can't
everything
score.
they got.
Sell them all. Game so said sell them all. They gave their best, but yet they can't score. Boehly is a chicken coming from Mr. Kim So. Kim So. Tell them, Kim So. Absolutely. Tell them. Say. But yeah, say. I believe I can fly. I believe I can yeah, coming. You've already read now. Coming
We
from my
don't
big brother.
endorse R. Kelly here.
Lord Vapor. Yeah, we're not endorsing R. Kelly on this platform. He's done what he can do already. And Kunku needs a striker. Yep.
Yeah, he does. I mentioned him, but he needs a guy up there.
Yeah, Kunku cannot play alone. If we are thinking Kunku is going to be the answer for our goal scoring, no. He's just like the Felix. He's just going to be like the what do you call it? The Ryan Sterling on the left hand side, the Mudryk on the left hand side.
Yeah, he's basically Felix meets Sterling, 2.0 version of them. Still not enough to get us 20 goals a season alone.
No. He has to play off the shoulders of a striker. He needs someone to work with him, to be able to bring that creativity out. So yeah, Nkunku alone cannot be our savior for all this competition that we're going to find ourselves in. Remember, we're not going to be in Europe, but still there is a lot of domestic competitions to fight for. The Carabao Cup is there, the FA Cup is there, the league is also there. If we have to fight very hard,
we'll probably get knocked out of that as well, man.
Nkunku need a striker set of football hairstylists. We can't even score from corners. Absolutely. I've said this many times that the defenders are not giving us any option to score. Usually, if it's very, very difficult, you're going to see Gary Cahill will pop in with a goal from the corner or set pieces. You're going to see, what's his name? John Terry will get a goal for us. Can you imagine John Terry, even with his whole career, he had almost about 25 or 26 goals in his career at Chelsea Football Club as a center defender. John Terry had almost about 26 goals in his career. That's remarkable from a defender. Number of goals it's impressive, and those are vital goals. Those goals that he scores were all vital goals coming from John Terry. So we need a defender. We had some coming from Thiago Silva. When it's going is very, very difficult, Thiago Silva stands out and score a goal for us to win the game. So, but we haven't seen much from Badishia. Need to be trained very well to be able to get those headers on target. He's tall, big enough to be able to get goals for Chelsea. We've seen Gary Cahill did that many times, and the players have to learn from John Terry how to dive yourself down to block those balls instead of them traveling along to the back of the net. So they have to learn. They have a long way to go. We need bad guys in this team. I love this comment. I pinned that comment down. I love this guy, Rodrigo De Paul. I love that guy. He's just like the other version of, but better than what's his name? Our defender who just went to Madrid. OG. Rudiger. He's way better than Rudiger, but then very, very strong. He's a bad boy, but he's always tagged with red cards. So, yeah, I think when you bring him to the Premier League, he'll be off every game. All right, I believe I can fly. Okay, I think, is it two of them? FBI, you read that one. Yeah. We are not getting relegated, so we are fine coming from Lord Vapor Nation. Crisis, FC Hollywood. FC can score. All right, so, guys, let's talk about the players that will be I'm not sure if OG, if you've seen the players that will be having the cut. I mean, they're gonna cut their money down.
I mean, it's not, you mean our potential or predicted or
predicted players that will be having their money.
I mean, some of them should be obvious, but I just do not trust this club. I don't trust football in general. It's not easy to just. I want U5 gone. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did. Even the loan system is so limited now. We can't even do that as a second option. It's going to be a crazy fight. I'm not joking when I say Lukaku for like 10 mil. We offer this cheap. If we sell a few players successfully in the beginning of the window, we get some money in, maybe we can be a bit tight. But I just don't want them here. I just, I really just take any offer. Just take the 10, 20. I know it's really cheap for lots. It's cheap, 20, but I just there's no point of having 5 or 6, 7 people that you'd sell for a certain price, but because that certain price hasn't been achieved, you don't want to sell them. You might as well just let them go. And there's still gonna be 1 or 2 more players that you might even need to terminate. Like I thought they'd be the top players, but yeah, Lukaku for 5 mil. I'm not joking. The room not cheap, 10 mil. Who's on your list? Can you bring it up on the screen maybe if you've got overlay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it where it be more visible for everyone. That's what I'm looking at right now. So you can just go ahead for a minute. I'll just get it for you.
Yeah, man, you should definitely start adding it beforehand on overlays. Overlays are much better than screen shares. Screen shares are a headache. Believe me, I try it all the time. But there's a whole list of players. As I said, the problem is that none of them will even come close to half the value we won. So if you wanted 30 for Ziyech, 15, you might get that. You know, if you wanted 34, 35 for Loftus Cheeks, you might need to go down to Loftus Road for 15 or less. You know, and they're all on decent enough wages where once all these people's wages are gone, that's like $1 million or $2 million a week of wages gone. You know, 100k for him, 100k for that, 120k for that. I know their wages are going to be reduced because of the.
I mean, no, definitely we can talk about Raheem Sterling, which is part of them. Money will be dropping down probably.
I feel like no one we bought in summer will get sold. I was like, we can't sell. Like I don't remember the last time someone bought someone and then sold them in 1 year for a good amount of money, maybe for free. But if we could do that with Koulibaly, I'll give Koulibaly another half season. But Sterling, I wouldn't even give him that, man. Even if he was very good, to be honest, I still don't want him. I swear weird. I mean,
it will affect. It will
I just
affect
don't like
Enzo Fernandez also. Enzo Fernandez, Mykhailo Mudryk, all of them. These the 4 players so far I've seen. Mykhailo Mudryk, Enzo Fernandez, Raheem Sterling, and also Thiago Silva. For now, that's what I'm reading about at this moment.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
The players that will be having a 30% pay cut.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I mean, Sterling should get more than 30% pay cut.
Yeah, he makes over 300 grand a week.
Yeah, he should get a 50% pay cut, man. We should tax that.
All right, big up to you, Tom. Tom said, fully agreed. Jose Mourinho is the man. Jose Mourinho, I don't think he can come.
He's not coming. He's not coming. He won't do it,
but Jose is not part of it. Jose is not part of it. It's not impossible to get trophy. We finish mid-table in 15-16 and won the league the next season. That's one of the things that we did not build. Continuity wasn't there. Roma did not build a continuity, a sustainable way that we can win trophies every year. Did not build it. It's just like when it comes, it comes. It sacks managers, but then the team did not build that continuity in the team. But then he built that in the managerial role. That's what Roman did, and it was always going to backfire. Because how long can a manager be there? 18 months, it's gone. All right, coming from Patrick, said Patrick Andrew FC. All right, another question. This is a question coming from Ravi. Big up to you, Ravi. Ravi said, question, do Chelsea need to stop buying high price, big name flops that just don't work in the team? Well, to be honest with you, this is my answer for you, Ravi. To be honest with you, Chelsea, things hasn't worked for Chelsea when we're going to buy the cream de la cream. The big name players out there is been there for quite a long time. The big names that we always go in for, they haven't lived up to expectation. I don't know if it's the price tag or if it's the culture or if the pressure at London is too much for them to carry. We've seen that from Andriy Shevchenko. It didn't work out much well at all. We see that from Fernando Torres. Did not score that many goals, but he scored some vital goals. We saw that also coming from, we've seen that happening right now. Even the new generation, Mykhailo Mudryk also is going through the same thing. Raheem Sterling with lots of money, I think 50 million from Manchester City, also haven't really lived up to expectation. Another big loan move player from Joao Felix also haven't played very, very well. Most of the signings that we brought in this season haven't really lived up to expectation. Besides, and the only player I can talk about is Enzo Fernandez, who is not even playing in the rightful position. If we move him up front, it's probably going to be deadly for opposition team. So I don't know. What's your thoughts on this question coming from Ravi, OG, or maybe Dummy? Dummy, if you have any answer after OG, you can drop your coins.
Look at what we signed. The secret player that we signed is meant to be Madashili. He's cheap, cheerful. I mean, without Thiago Silva, he's not that good. He's literally only good with Thiago Silva. He needs a big ball in there with him. Koulibaly is not that guy, sadly. So, I mean, other than that, it just doesn't really... I don't know. I think there's something wrong. I wouldn't say curse, but there's something mentally wrong with the club. So, once that's fixed, the exact same players that you think were flopping will start performing. it's a fickle thing, football, man. As I said, just look at Aston Villa, just look at what's their name, Ten Hag at United, and there's many more examples over the years. Like football changes season by season, just depending on one or two individuals. It's very weird.
All right, this is coming from Kim. So, Dami, do you have any answer for that question?
She's always going to agree with this one.
Sorry, can you repeat the question again? Because I heard about.
I thought this one the bottom.
All right. You can answer both questions. The first one is a question to Chelsea. Do Chelsea need to stop buying high price, big name players that just don't work in the team? And then also the first one. This is the second one we have. Boehly is scouted. He would never hire Jose. He's want better meal instead, or yes man. Is that what you're talking about, OG?
Yes, this is what I'm saying. This is a real question. This is basically to her. She's the one that wants Jose Mourinho in now.
Okay.
Boehly is too much of a coward. He'll never hire. Exactly. He'll never hire this. Like, there's levels of cowardism. Like, Danny Levi is like, all right, let me hire someone, give him crap, and then sack him. That's what he seems to be doing. But I feel like Boehly will just not take this at all when he gets told what to do. He gets treated almost like a child. Abramovich was able to avoid this by literally not being there. He's out touring the world, having multiple, relationships and doing what he does. Billionaire boys do. Boehly, he's a nerd, man. He doesn't seem to have a life. Like, bloody hell, man, get a life. Like, does he not have a wife? Like, the only time he's going to America is for our preseason. That's when he's gonna come. Like, I don't understand. Why can't you just be what a normal owner does and sit in back and enjoy your billions?
I'll tell you what, this is a secret. American rich men never like to marry because they're scared their girlfriends will take all their money away. So the law here is very, very ridiculous, man. So the rich men are always trying to stay away from getting the ring on your finger to get married. Dami, you have any answer for this one here? Boehly is coward. He would never hire Jose Mourinho. Do you have any question for that? Answer for that.
Yes. I think honestly, we honestly need to stop going on a shopping spree for players. I mean, we're not buying Gucci or Dior stuff. So I understand Todd has money.
Balenciaga.
So I think Todd really needs to relax. He really, really needs to relax. And it's not going to work because obviously this is not baseball. So I think what Todd is trying to do is buy really expensive players, keep them at Chelsea to play. Because Chelsea, already has a name and already has a brand. So when he's going to sell, he wants to sell for like at least make 20% or 30% off. And it's not going to work because it's just going to be very stingy and very, tiring when you keep players that obviously want to leave. I think that's the same story with Mount. Yeah. And Aubameyang and Lukaku. I mean, there are players that really, I think James too wants to go to Real Madrid. So I think it really needs to calm down and stop throwing money in the air. Instead, it should invest this money properly to where it should be invested. And I think Todd and Mourinho, Mourinho is a rascal. He's never going to be a yes man. He's never going to be a yes man to Todd. Mourinho is a big baller. He is a big boy. So I think Todd Todd really needs to, maybe get married. Yeah, he needs to get married and if he needs to get out of our faces because we do not even want to see him right now. And well, Maria is a big boy. He's never going to be a yes man to Todd. So I think they're going to have a bit of, their issues and differences. But it is going to work out in the end because either Todd, in fact, it's going to be Todd that's going to have to compromise for Mourinho because you're not just going to walk into the dressing room where Mourinho is there. It's going to work your ass out. Like, this is my office. So you need to stay out and let me handle this part. And I think that is definitely the coach we need. We need a coach that's going to say something and make sure the players abide by it. So, Nagelsmann, I think he has a good record. I think he's also aggressive. I think I think he shouts on the sideline. Does he? OG.
Yeah, he
Does
does a
he?
little bit of
Does he?
antic, a
Yeah,
little bit.
Yeah. So I think we don't need, a coach that is going to just stand there, chew gum, fold his arms, and come back to say the boys gave everything. No, no, no. I need a coach that, you're in trouble once he's up and he's, yelling at you. Yes, you're going to hear it in the dressing room. So I think Todd really, really just needs to like sit back from all this, very being bossy, throwing commands. He really, really needs to learn how decentralization works in Chelsea, and just have a little faith in the team. I think that is what the team are there for.
All right,
That's
thank
a
you
good
very
word,
much, Dummy.
decentralization.
Dummy, thank you very much. We're running out of time. OG time will be catching up very, very soon. Probably
Yeah,
got
I
5
just
more
want to
minutes
quickly
from OG.
say, I don't think Reece
Go ahead.
James. I don't think he wants to go. Like in his dream, I'm sure he wants to stay and become captain, and him and his sister take over Chelsea and become the face of it. But where things are going, he might be enticed with a move. But then again, the way things are going, Real Madrid will not want him the way things are going. He's not going to replicate last season, the season before, the way he's moving. So, but I still see Reece James staying here. Hopefully in summer when a new manager comes in, new regime, new diet, new workouts, he becomes similar to the young Reece James, we could say. But yeah, I do have to head out with that note. And one other one, I know Alicia earlier said something about Simeone.
Yeah, Alicia, yeah. I haven't read
I'll only
her
pick
comments yet.
Simeone if someone could guarantee me to win something. I don't care if it's ugly. But as I said, we are Desperate FC. It's one of our many FCs. We're Rubbish FC, Trash FC, Desperate FC, Charity FC. What else? Mudded FC. I see that one a lot, actually. Mudded FC. But yeah, Nee went out again. I am going to sign off when he comes back. I'm sure he's probably changing the thumbnail, changing the titles, trying to get more of the Poch talk involved. Pochettino is not coming. Diego Simeone is not coming as well. He's the most paid manager in the world, ×3. He's way ahead of everyone else. But on that note, calm down, up the Chelsea. Nagelsmann, Mudryk can come in, and he's going to be tied in with Vivell. After that, there's been no excuses. Let's see where we are. I can't wait for this day. 420 next year. When it's 420 next year, and it's not saying I'm in the park with a Big J. Next year, 420, I'm going to remember this day. I'm going to be like, oh, this time last year, we were the worst Chelsea team in my life, like since 97. I'm going to be like, how far we've come, or either it's the same old crap. We'll find out next season. But until then, I'm going to sign out. Everyone have a good 420. I know Eve's tomorrow as well. James is not leaving. We're just capping. But yeah, man, take care, everyone.
Yeah, big up OG.
OG, happy Eid. He send some, send some drinks and some meat. All right.
All right, thank you very much, OG. I'll see you tomorrow. I've mixed a lot of the comments here because I wanted the panel to flow. So I have Dami with me. We're gonna go through some of these comments that are coming in. Alicia said someone. All right, she said there's someone his achievement. All right, is this Simeone? I think Simeone. Yeah, Simeone's his achievement at Atletico Madrid is commendable, but the footy is outrageous. Nah, OG, we ain't that desperate. Okay, that's coming from Alicia. He's talking about the achievement of Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid. We know how good he is in terms of management, but then tactically, why do we think Joao Felix doesn't want to play there anymore? He doesn't like his style of play. What do you make of that, Dummy?
Honestly, I think that is exactly the kind of coach we need right now. I keep saying it. We need a coach that's going to bring back every ounce of sweat in those players. So yeah, I'm really not after the stats of the coach. I'm really not after the statistics. I'm more about how well, not how far, the coach will go with Chelsea. Like, how well are you ready to build this, build and repair this crumbling palace of ours and retain the throne for us?
I mean, you can argue the fact that he's a guy that can get a tune out of the players, but you also can say sustainability and also longevity. Can he get his players to play the kind of football, the style of football that a lot of people want to see? And we know Diego Simeone is not that. The guy that plays tiki-taka football with all these players that he has at Atletico Madrid. Jacques Felix does not want to play under Diego Simeone. That is why he's fancying the move to stay at Chelsea Football Club, because he doesn't like his style of play. It doesn't bring the best out of attacking players. It limits you as an attacking player because he's more Catanaccio, defending, and he has more. He's always like to bring in players that are more, would I say, radical style of players. He likes to bring more of those players to his football club. So that's just by the way, and I understand what you mean. Players, you need to shake things up for some of these players to understand what it means to wear the Chelsea jersey and then put a badge in front of the jersey. So I understand what you mean. But then thank you very much, Alicia, for your comments here. Patrick said, I agree with all these names, but you just know they're gonna play. There will be players going who are gonna be difficult to replace. That is makes a lot of sense coming from Tony. Then Patrick says, Cover is our best midfielder behind. Cover has one more year, one more year on his contract, and it looks like he will be leaving next season. Manchester City, I did put that there some time ago, I think on my Twitter page, that Manchester City are highly linked with Kovacic if he decides to leave Chelsea Football Club. And also big up to you, Snoopy G. He said, don't mention Mount. He doesn't want to hear the name of Mason Mount. And also Patrick said that it will be difficult. I think I just read that one. I'm having issues with StreamYard at this moment. All right, Alicia said that no, Rich James doesn't want to go to Madrid. Where is this coming from? Madrid is the one trying to quote him. I'll say, all right, that is coming from Alicia. Thank you very much, Alicia, for your comment one more time. Blue Blub, this is Blubber. All right, Blue. It said Sterling and Kai are must sales. Okay, must sales. We gotta sell them. What do you make of Dummy? Should they sell Kai Havertz and then Sterling? Or would you give a lot more time to
No. Kai Havertz has to go. Please let that man go. Sterling has potentials for scoring. He just needs to work on how he's going to be moving his butts and his hands around the field. He needs to stop running like a female player. Even female players do not run like that. So, yeah, I think Sterling needs to work on his speed. He needs to work on his stamina. And anything aside that, yeah, he's a good bowler, but he needs to work on his speed and stamina. I think, he's lost touch of running and holding and pressing the ball. So, Havertz, bye-bye. Havertz, in fact, we will do a send off for him. Let him just go. He's done enough. He's not a proper number 9 because he scored that winning goal for us. We think he's a proper number 9. No. Let's tell him go. Arsenal can have him. Whoever team wants to have him can have him. We'll probably sell Havertz about maybe 70, right? 70 pounds, 70 million pounds. So yeah. It can go. We can use that money to buy, more. I think we have quite a lot of wingers, like people to play in the wing positions and midfielders. Our defense, we need to get, upgrade our defense too. Chalobah is not it. Cucurella is still struggling with confidence. Thiago is obviously getting old. James has proven that he can also play, that position he did with Real Madrid. So it does not really always have to be in the defense. So yeah, we can use Kai Havertz money to buy maybe 2 solid backs and get a better and improved and grounded striker that's going to punch the ball to the net.
All right. Phil R7 said Kovacic is crap, always carrying the ball, but can't utilize it. That's coming from Phil R7. A big up OG respect, bro. Absolutely coming from our DJ Salvo. Okay. We have a few more comments here and there. Aiden said big up to our big brother OG. Next time, Mr. OG, Ongo bring that is this deals? Is this a deals? Friend of yours. We'll see. We'll see. Football stylist. We'll see about that. If we can bring it, we can bring that person in. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Like I said, every week we'll be trying to bring in one big name to the platform. One big name to the platform. Every day we'll be trying to do that. So yes, guys. Also, you as viewers can also help us by sharing our link on your Twitter page. It's very, very important. That's the best that you guys can do for us on this platform. All right, Tom says, see you at the Forest game, CFCOG. Absolutely. CFGOG will be right there. That's what he said. Okay, that's just by the way. Okay, we have this from Patrick. It's very important week and weekend this week. Patrick said that. Okay, you said rich Americans don't get married, so you're not rich yet. I'm rich in my own way. I'm rich in my own way, man. I'm rich in my own way. I don't need to walk on gold to testify to you that I'm rich, but I'm okay in my own way, my brother. Yeah, thank you very much for that wonderful comment. Alicia Aiden said, I'm sorry, but I heavily disagree. Are people forgetting how Atletico played against us in the UCL? They couldn't score for a baller. How is it that exactly what we need when it's our biggest problem? They couldn't score. So there you go. This is a question that I'll let Dami answer. Dami, what do you make of this comment? If you want Diego Simeone, we played against them and they couldn't score. So how do you expect Diego Simeone to come over and take over Chelsea Football Club? How is he going to deploy tactics that can make these guys score? If that has been our biggest problem so far, Dami.
Sorry. I think the biggest problem with us now is the players. They are dead, like they are gone. The athletes in them is gone. So I said before that we need a coach maybe for a year to bring back that drill, that strive, that grit, that passion, that that thing that comes with wearing a Chelsea badge. It's like that. Chelsea players used to be gladiators. You do not mess with them. So yeah, scoring is a problem, yes, but we have potentials to score. I mean, Chelsea, like 3-4 seasons ago, we had defenders scoring more than 7-6 goals, if I'm correct. Like, if I can remember, I mean, Chelsea is a team that in a game we can have defenders score and assist. We can have one midfielder score. Then we can have like the proper striker score a goal too. I mean, that is a Chelsea. That is a proper Chelsea team. Chelsea is a team that you see our defenders up in top 5, top goal scorers, top assists. Chelsea is not even a team that used to carry yellow cards every week. Now every week we have yellow cards. Chelsea was never that team. I mean, Chelsea was a team you could bet your money on that at least 60% of the other clubs in the Premier League are going to get red cards and yellow cards from. You understand? We were that tactical. So we need a coach that is going to bring all that other passion. Let me use that. Yeah, we need a player, a coach that's going to bring back all that passion in these players. So what's his name? I think Simon, he said, is it?
Who? Is it Patrick?
Yeah. The Atletico coach.
Oh yeah, Diego Simeone. Diego Simeone.
Simeone. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I do not like that guy. Honestly, I do not like him. I do not like
Okay.
him because
All right. Dami said she doesn't like Diego Simeone. But that's just by the way. If you want to score goals, Diego Simeone would not be your person. They're even struggling in the Spanish league at this moment. So Night Reader, big up to you, Night Reader. Night Reader said, "Where is a lady from yesterday, and where is CFCOG? CFCOG just drop off for now because of the Ramadan, and then they will be breaking very soon. So we'll be having CFCOG for an hour on the platform. But besides that, after that, probably we're going to have more of CFCOG on the platform. Chelsea women play Barca on Saturday, but Sunday it is most important day coming from Mr. Patrick. Yeah, we have to win. At least we have to get a win. We have to get a win no matter what. We haven't win games in quite a long time. We are very, very shambolic in terms of our domestic game. So yeah, Georgie said, what is the poll saying, bro? Let me check that for you right now. The poll is saying that at this moment we have Mauricio Pochettino 23%, Julian Nagelsmann 77%. A lot of people are vowing for Julian Nagelsmann. They want Julian Nagelsmann. Yeah, Pochettino because the tie that he has a relationship with Hospice. Tottenham Hotspur. So I'm sure that could be the reason why lots of people would not want him. So guys, we still have some few more minutes before we leave. I'm gonna drop the link in there, and we have about 15 more minutes. I think 15 more minutes. Dami. Okay, I'll come back to you in a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the link in there. If you're free, you want to have join us on the show. Fair enough for you. I'll drop the link in there. Dig yourself. If you're there, you want to have drop a 25 cents on the platform, be my guest. You can be my guest over here. Let's discuss the rest. So yeah, the link is right there. Time for the viewers to also have a say. So that is the poll is what I just went through. Let's go Chelsea women. Let's see what the women can do on Saturday, and I'll be streaming that. I will be doing a watch along over here. The women's team can actually do treble. Shockingly coming from King of Animal, big up to you. Big ST George day on Sunday make all right, coming from Mr. Patrick. Come on, StreamYard. Just tired of this thing. Well, you highlight. I do highlight the comment, and doesn't pop up. From Kim, coming from Georgie, says from King. Kinley May. All right. I feel R7. Big up to you. So Sterling must be sold. Absolutely. People don't like Sterling, but I think Dami wants to keep Sterling and sell Kai Harvest. Night Reader, I'm here. I'm right here. I was gonna say it, Night Reader. She's right there in the comment section below. Alicia, who was on the platform yesterday, probably we might have her again. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. So tomorrow, and she's very, very busy with work. But hopefully we'll try and have it back again tomorrow. Alicia, if you can hear me now, you can tell people really miss your vibes from yesterday and your inclusion on the platform yesterday. So yeah, they would like to have you more. They have to have you more, get more of your knowledge on football. Also the same thing, they miss Dami. Now Dami is back again. When Dami goes to miss it. I'm from New York. We love ST Patrick, St. Patrick's Day. Not at Georgetown. Absolutely. We're probably gonna have another lady coming from New York also joining us on the platform. So yeah, more women. I want more women on this platform, and that is what I want, to be able to give our ladies the voice to speak. So the comment, the link is right there, guys. If you have a time, you have ladies. If you're also watching, do not feel free, join us here. We got some few more minutes to end the stream. Got to leave a lash in honor of George. All right. Thank you very much, Patrick. Take care of yourself. We'll see you again some other time. Oh, I thought it says got to leave. I think he's got to have a lash in honor of George. Okay. I misread that one. Big up to you, Dummy. Sorry, rude of me. How was she today? She's doing all right. Dummy's doing okay. It's all right. It's all right. Night Reader said, hey, Alicia, hopefully you come on tomorrow. Yes, we'll try and get Alicia back on the platform tomorrow. We need a show just for women football with at least 2 women panelists. That is where we're heading to. I'm very, very happy Night Reader brought this up. Very soon, this platform will be hosting 2 shows a day. One with me, and then the second one will be with the girls. So if you're a man, you want to hop on the show with them, the time will come. So yes, there will be 3 women or 2 women hosting the show, just like Night Reader just said. So it is something that we've drawn on the pipeline. It will be coming very, very soon. So big up to big man, Mr. DJ Sav. Welcome to the platform again as usual. I think DJ Sav is connecting. So once he gets connected, he will be with us here. Phil R7 said, no, there is no way you can't paint it. Diego Simeone is a big no for Chelsea Football Club. Then the last one is the link over here. So I'm very happy I've gone through some of the comments. I know I skipped some of them because I don't think those one needed to be read out louder. So big up to you, DJ Sub. Welcome to the platform again, sir.
Big up, guys. Big up to you. Big up to Dami. How are you both doing? You all right?
Yes, I'm doing wonderful. Dami, how about you?
DJ Sam!
Hey,
Oh, please, the drum, the drum.
How are you? Right?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Ugh, another day, another talk of our depressing day at Chelsea Football Club.
I mean, you know, it's ride or die, so we are in for it.
Yeah.
All right, DJ Sub, drop your minerals here.
Listen, I've had to hear everything you guys are saying today. And big up to you, by the way. And you're always doing an excellent show. Big up to OG as well. Big up to everyone in the comments as well. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe. Listen, I'm obviously I've heard your thoughts on everything on the Luis Enrique and the Nagelsmann and the Poch situation. The reason why I don't want Poch is for one reason and one reason only. You know, the guy is he's a former Tottenham manager, mate. And let's be honest, anybody knows in the history of Chelsea Football Club, these owners should know that you don't take anybody from Tottenham Football Club or anything like that. And and people will say about his track record. Big up to him. He did well at Southampton. You know, brought through the players there, the academy, whatever you want to call it. There went to Tottenham. Didn't really do much there. Got them to I think a semi-final or final in the Champions League. Didn't really do anything in that. They lost that. Obviously, he obviously addressed himself then when he went to PSG. Got a couple of trophies here and there, but I don't think he's the right guy for Chelsea. And look, the reason why I keep on going, and I know a lot of people say Enrique's not a cup of tea for everybody. I get what you're saying about the tactics and everything and the plays, but what you got to remember, people don't remember with Luis Enrique. Okay, he's a good manager, and his record speaks for itself. Now, people will say, well, what did he win after Barcelona with the other football clubs? What I will say to you on that question is when Pep Guardiola left Barcelona, the man had money to spend, and he had money to spend in Bayern Munich, and he's got money to spend at Manchester City. Every top manager, whether how elite you may be, you need to have that money to go and get the players that you want to bring in. And this guy on his day, anybody knows, he is a good manager. He's learned a lot of his management, not just obviously from Pep Guardiola, but he's learned a lot of his stuff from Johan Cruyff. If anyone knows about Johan Cruyff and who Johan Cruyff was, just go and watch a game. Just go and watch a video of him on tactics and him talking tactics and football tactics. And I think you'll see both Luis Enrique and Pep Guardiola learned from that. And that's how they followed their management skill right through. And people can go on about saying, oh, he's this and he's not done this. For me, look, compared to the 3 comparisons that we're looking at, Nagelsmann for me is my second choice if we cannot get Luis Enrique in, right? I've said that all along, okay? I also don't mind Amorim from Sporting Lisbon either if we can get this guy in. But again, I think he'll be too raw. I think it's 40 million to buy him out of his Sporting Lisbon clause. So maybe that probably might not be a good time to get him. But Nagelsmann is free. And now, even though I think it's a compensation Chelsea need to pay to get him in. And so is Luis Enrique. So is Pochettino. But out of the 3 of them, you want to ask who's elite out of the 3? Yeah, they're all maybe elite in their own little way. But for me, Luis Enrique has the experience. And he's a winner. And this is what our owners have been talking about getting the right decision, making the right decision. Mm-hmm. And for me, he's the right decision. And Nagelsmann is another one. I'd follow that one through as well. I'd have him over Pochettino any day of the week. You got to watch where he's learnt his football from. Yeah. He's learnt his stuff from Tuchel, Klopp, Flick, and I forgot the granddaddy of them all, the German manager of them all, who they all learnt their football from. So these guys are all good managers. Where's Poch? I just don't think he's going to be the guy to come into Chelsea and do something for us, mate. I know people are saying, I know a lot of the people in the comments agree with it as well, but
yeah,
your thoughts on it, bro? You seem to, do you have the idea of wanting him to come, or it
for
seems
Nagelsmann?
like no for Poch.
for the Pochettino. Before I get into that, I know Dami is gonna be very very busy doing something. Dami have to keep the rest of the minute for tomorrow. Dami, you want to drop? Do you want to react to what DJ Sab just said so I can let you go so we can get ready for tomorrow?
Yes, yes. Honestly, Nagelsmann is a winner, and he's also going to come with the full package of getting back our team spirit. So yeah, I'm also rooting for him. Hopefully, hopefully Todd does not try to make him a yes man, and hopefully he also can, hold and own his ground at Chelsea, because Chelsea right now we are in mud, we are in the pit. So he's probably going to be our knight in shining armor. So yeah, I just want to say a very big thank you to everyone that's been tuning in. Please click on the like button, subscribe if you're not, share our, share on every platform. Up the Chels, up the Chels, up the Chels. And a very big shout out to all our Muslims, listeners too. Happy Eid in advance. One love, man, all the way from Nigeria. Peace out.
Thank you very, very much, Dummy. Lovely to hear that from Dummy. And also, like she said, happy in advance to all our Muslim brothers and sisters celebrating. Well, we'll be celebrating that very, very soon. And this is another one coming from our big sister. DJ Sav, were you here yesterday?
Yes, I was watching. I watched it. I was on. You had I forgot. It was
Okay.
OG was, and who's another girl was on there with you, wasn't she?
Alicia, yeah.
Alicia, yeah. Big up to her, by the way.
This from here coming out. This comment is coming from Alicia, and she's still watching. She says now the time now that the board do not want Enrique, he became my first choice. Okay, he became my first choice. Amaron is a bit inexperienced in my opinion. He need time to marinate, bringing him in at this point in the time. It will be a mistake that is coming from. I'm trying to read the comments a little bit smaller. So big up to you, Dami. Yeah, big up to Dami. So yeah, we'll look into this comments coming from our sister Alicia. She's listening. She was here yesterday, and everyone was like, "Where is she at? Where is she at?" Yeah. She'll be back again. Guys, do not worry. She'll be back again. Like I said, I'm creating a platform for just the women. So like I said, the show will be held twice in a day. One will be part me, and then the second one will be late in the night, which will be UK time around maybe 9 or 10 p.m., where it will be just the ladies. All right. So DJ Sab, this is my opinion on it. Like I said, I want Luis Enrique, but it looks like the owners don't want a coach that wants so much power. They don't want to give so much power to the coach, because I know you said do not worry about the players that he brought in, but let's worry about the tactics. And I've said many times, I am a Luis Enrique fan, and I've said many times on this platform, if we want someone that can match Pep Guardiola boot for boot, that were really coming from graduated from the school of thought, which is the Catalonian school of thought, then that is the guy that we have to go for. The one that learned, just like you said, from the likes of a Jean-Claude. This is a guy, and everyone appreciate and admire the style of Jean-Claude, style of football. So if we want someone that can match Pep Guardiola in the Premier League, because right now Pep Guardiola has no match. He doesn't have any level. No one is matching this guy, and he's taking the Premier League by storm. He's doing whatever he like in there. But we have to stop him. And how can we stop him? We have to bring someone that can play his style of football, and we can stop Pep Guardiola. If other than that, then unless Pep Guardiola leave the Premier League, before we can have someone that can compete again. Because now I want Luis Enrique, but then I was told that he wants certain players. He wants certain wingers. That he can't play with some of the wingers that we have here. And the club has spent lots of money to be able to lots of money on these players that we have here. And they want someone that will listen to these owners and get the best out of these big name players that they've brought in here. Mykhailo Mudryk is very, very young. They paid lots of money to bring him in here. They want someone that can make them start scoring, that can get the best out of this player. So if Enrique comes and says, I can't play with this player, I can work with this way, I want a full 100% of in terms of who the kind of players that I want in the football club, that will be a problem for the owners. So with me, tactically, I want Luis Enrique, but then I don't think the board will be going in for it. I don't want to see Pochettino, just like others have said, he's not a winner. And I said the same thing. Graham Potter wasn't a winner, so why would I go for Mauricio Pochettino? He hasn't won anything, and he was also at the football club that doesn't have as much pressure as Chelsea had. So we can also put it that way. What do you make of that, Big Up?
No, listen. Everything you just said there, I get what you're saying, and I agree with most of what you've just said there. On the just to go back to the Poch situation. Now, if anybody knows, and I think you like me, like all the proper Chelsea fans, and I'm talking about people that go, that watch them, that go and watch them play every week, follow them. Everybody knows you do not go and bring a Tottenham man to your football club. These guys are coming out and saying, oh, we want to make the right appointment correct. We want to make sure that we're not going to put ourselves in that same situation again. Well, by bringing this guy to the football club, all he's going to do, and I'll tell you what, let's say, for example, Nee, right? We get Poch in, get him on a 5-year contract. Let's just call it that. The minute things start going wrong at Stamford Bridge, bro, if you've been to Stamford Bridge, you know how restless the crowd can get. And when they got a guy like Pochettino in the dugout, all it will be it's going to be the same scenario as it is with Potter. They are not going to accept it. They're going to turn on this guy so quickly. You thought Graham Potter was getting it bad. Poch is going to get it worse because of his roots and where he's actually come from. And so that's the way he's come from, the club that he managed. And that's Tottenham Hotspur. People are saying, some fans will have to get over that. There'll be, I'm telling you now, the proper Chelsea fans out there, and we all know, and I'm not saying not everyone is proper Chelsea, I know everyone is, but the proper Chelsea fans who go and follow them club week in, week out, that go and see them from 80s onwards, they will not accept this. They will not accept this guy at the football club. And it just takes one bad result, one bad mistake, and that's it. They're going to switch on him so quickly, and they're going to want him out the door. This is why I keep saying these owners, these owners at the moment, right? Yeah, I have to say, right? They are a bunch of clowns. But I mean, come on, you don't go and wash out your laundry, and they say the dirty laundry in public, right? For them to come out yesterday, I don't know how much of it is true or how much of it is true, but to come out and say, oh, we're going to be cutting 30%, maybe 50% of some of the players' wages that have signed contracts recently, right? Yeah. You don't go and share that. You don't go and share that in the public view or even put it to a reporter, because you just know the fact that the reporters are just going to be ready to switch on Chelsea because obviously they can't stand us. And you've got a man like Matt Law, okay, who's just waiting in the wings to put crap on us, on our football club, and he'll do it. The minute Enrique was linked with us, mate, yeah, I'll tell you this right now, and this is the fact. The minute Enrique was linked with the Chelsea job, this Matt Law had to come out with his useless rubbish. Oh, why would Enrique want to go to a football club that it's got issues at the moment, big problems, players not this and that. Why would an elite manager want to go and manage this football club? That's all these owners need to get. And I think the owners, what people got is the owners use the press, okay, just to get their, if you like, to get their laundry, or their dirty laundry posted dirty laundry in the public, and they use the press to do it. And the press are there to do it. They're there because they can't stand Chelsea, so they'll do it. Okay, and this is one of the reasons why we talk about elite managers. Yeah, they have all the people. They know the history of this football club. These owners would know you don't go down the route they want to go down. They may even give Pochettino even a chance. Okay, talk to him. Even go down that avenue. Because if it was Roman Abramovich in charge now, you would not see Pochettino. You wouldn't even see Graham Potter at the football club, let alone interviewing Pochettino for the job role. Yeah. Okay. This is what I'm trying to say about these owners, and this is why I said if they don't get this decision right, mate, you can bet your bottom dollar bill next season there'll be protests. And I think what Chelsea fans were hoping to avoid was to have this situation, because United have had this for over the years. The fans have had to protest against the Glazers for years and years and years. The Liverpool fans have started doing that with FSG. You really want the Chelsea fans to start on Todd Boehly and crew, because they'll do it. And even though they can't sell the football club, maybe after 10 years, people say, "Oh, they got the go ahead. They can't sell the football club until after 10 years." the fans are going to make it hell for them there, mate. And if they don't make this decision right, I'm telling you now, mate, it's going to be peak next season for these owners. I'm telling you now, this is why they need to get this decision right, and don't bring in a Pochettino. Don't go down the Graham Potter route again, and bring someone in like an Enrique or a Nagelsmann to get us back to where we want to belong again. That's honest, my honest take.
DJ Sub, I've said it all, bro. You've said it all. There are a few questions that I asked the fans. So big up to you, Tony.
Yeah,
Tony said facts, DJ. Facts, absolutely. DJ Sub, I've said it all.
Yeah.
DJ, the big question is, how can Chelsea turn the season around? How can we start winning? It's going to be very, very difficult with the way Lampard is taking things, DJ.
Listen, for me, bro, what's got to happen now is this, all right? Okay, all I want now, it's sad. I can't believe I'm saying this as a season ticket holder, as a Chelsea fan for many, many years, right? I want the magic 40 points. I can't believe I'm even saying this, right? Because of the position that we're in at the moment, right? As long as we get the 40 points, I'm happy. We're safe, okay? Even though I don't think we're going to get relegated either way anyway, because that talk of relegation, I think, is just a bit premature. If you ask me, we're going to get relegated. It's not going to happen either way. Right, but I still want to get them 40 points. Okay, so I still believe in these players. I really do. And I think these players know the mistakes they're going to make. And I tell you this right now, Frank, what the board should be doing right now is this. Frank Lampard, we know, is at the football club till the end of the season. There's no doubts on that. They can't take him out now. But look for your manager now. Get him in now so you can assess the games, watch the games, go and watch Chelsea play and assess what needs to be changed, what needs to go, what needs to come in, what we're lacking. Yeah, because believe me, there are going to be a lot of players leaving this football club at the end of the season, right? Yeah, I'm already hearing names batting about of Mount. I'm hearing Gallagher, Loftus-Cheek. Even some people have even had the nerve to even say Reece James, which I find even hilarious, because that's not going to happen. I cannot see for the life of me Chelsea even letting Reece James go to Real Madrid. However, there'll be players leaving. For me, look, I've said it already now. Okay, people want Mason Mount gone. I asked the question: why do you want Mason Mount gone? What has he done to say I want him out of the football club? Okay, people, I get the frustrations of Kai Havertz sometimes, right? Yeah, but again, people have got to realise Kai Havertz is not a striker. He's been employed to play in that position. Yeah, he's not a natural number 9. Yeah, João Felix, another one the fans have all switched on. Another guy, he's not a number 9. And people go on about saying, "Oh, he's hit the post, Felix, right? Hits the post." But you tell me one thing, and people in the comments can tell me. You name the times he hit the post, João Felix, were they all clear-cut chances when he hit the post? I can't think of a single time when he was clear-cut on goal, went round the goalkeeper, and then he hit the post out of it all. There have been from shots from distance, or he's tried to lob the goalkeeper, and he's just been unlucky. But fans want to switch, just like they switched on Kai Havertz, Mason Mount. So we need these players. Timo Werner. We need these players now to get us through this rough track that we're going through at the moment. Because if these owners are going to turn on these players like they're doing now, players are going to look at them and think, "What the hell are you guys even chatting about? Go and concentrate on baseball, because you guys clearly haven't got a clue about how football works in this country. This is not soccer. This is Premiership. You get me?"
And even DJ Sab, even from what you're saying, it wasn't that easy for him to be able to get the Dodgers winning the World Series like they did. They started the same crap they're going through with Chelsea at this moment, until they left everything over to baseball people that knows baseball to run the Dodgers to be able to win those series. So it wasn't, the way we see it over here. From what I read, they had the same problem. They took things by scratch. They eliminated people away, and then they were running the football, and everything went down until they allow people that understand baseball to take over, even in America. So that's another thing, just by the way. And we're trying to get the football club playing the game. This situation is also going to get worse, because now players are going to get 30% wages cut down, or losing some of their percentage. I don't know if it's going to affect them now. I think next season, right?
I think it's next season. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, with all this happening to the football club, how would that affect the players? Psychologically, would these things affect the players?
I'm telling you, bro, it's going to big time, because what you do is this in any business, in any light of business, right? Yeah, if a company's doing well and then the workers that are working in the company, regardless of who the business is, right? I know because I work in a finance company. I work in I know how it all works. If it doesn't work out, okay, and the employees are not doing well, or whatever happens, they're not going to go around telling everybody in around the office, "Oh, we're going to sack this person today." They'll take them in a room, like they always do, talk to them in a professional manner, and they tell them, "Look, this is a situation. We have to let you go because of this, this, and this." But what these idiot owners are doing, and I call them a bunch of clowns, because that's what they are. You know, that clown, that old tune. Big up to my guy Johnny here, and he has a little theme tune for them. And he sticks and he sticks 2 thumbs up at them. Yeah, that's exactly what these guys are. A bunch of clowns. Yeah, and they're ruining this football club. And you don't go around talking about what you're going to do to your players come the end of the season. You keep that in house, because these players have still got to play with you until the end of the season. They're going to get you your 40 points, whatever it might be. But by coming out and saying, "Oh, I'm going to cut their salaries 30%, 50%. Even Thiago Silva came out a couple of days ago, he did that interview and said this club needs to sort things out, because even he knows how bad it's going behind the scenes, right? But these owners are just a joke. And look, I've got the Liverpool fans come on here, big up to him. He probably already knows what I'm talking about, because FSG do it to them. But not as bad as probably what Todd Boehly's doing with our lot. But he'll understand where I'm coming from.
I mean, if you're a Chelsea fan, you should be happy, because although we're going through what we're going through, Todd Boehly is still spending some, quite a lot of money.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, Mr. Ryan.
Big up, Ryan.
Big up, Nazim. Big up, DJ Savs. DJ Savs spitting facts, preaching.
Big up to you.
Like
Pick yourself up, man. Spitting facts, man.
My sister Alicia said, "Big up DJ Sava, preach this Harry Potter trailer. Romance would never have a run under Roman Abramovich." Coming from Alicia. Thank you very much, Alicia, for your comment. Go ahead, Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan, Klopp, what do you have for us? What's going on in Liverpool camp? Before you talk about the Heavenly Link, Chelsea have had a talk with what's his name, Mauricio Pochettino. Give us a rundown on Liverpool before we continue with any Chelsea topic.
Yeah, bro. I mean, great last result against Leeds, thrashed them out of all the cups, out of all the competitions. So it's just same as Chelsea, really. Just get through the season and then rebuild in the summer. I can see we've been linked to several midfield targets. We're not going to get Bellingham. I think that's already, decided in public knowledge. He's too expensive. So we're looking at alternative targets right now. So that's pretty much how things stand. But yeah, respect to Chelsea. They went down against Real Madrid, but they went down fighting. It's just very frustrating to see you guys do everything right up to the box, right? And then that final cutting edge, that's what you were lacking. And for large parts of that game, you dominated Real Madrid, I'm telling you. It would have been so interesting if you could have snuck a goal. It don't matter how they go in, deflection, dodgy referee. We saw 2 crazy decisions yesterday by Munich against Man City. 2 penalties that were never penalties. But if you guys had got one decision, rub the green like that, it could have been a totally different game. We haven't seen how Real Madrid will react when they're under pressure. It's been very plain sailing for them. So I'm very interested to see that semi-final, Man City, Real Madrid, how it goes.
I don't even know what to say. But thank you very much, Mr. Ryan, for taking us through that. What do you make of these Heavenly Link? Chelsea have had a talk with Mauricio Pochettino. Do you see that happening?
I actually do. I posted on our Discord channel. Zion. Sorry, was that for me, man? Was that for DJ?
No, for you, bro. I'm just asking you now.
No, he doesn't like that idea. He doesn't like what you're saying.
Yeah, no, bro. Hear me out. You posted it, Zion, in our Discord. We've got our little private Discord.
Yeah.
And I said that Enrique and Nagelsmann, they're kind of like polar extreme opposites, and they're going to be risky decisions, whoever you appoint. Whereas Pochettino is kind of more in the middle. He's kind of a safe option. He's got the Premier League pedigree. He hasn't won the trophies, but he's got a philosophy, a style of football. He's got good man management. You don't hear stories like you do with Nagelsmann and Enrique of maybe falling out with players. I think he might be a safe option that they're looking at. But yeah, it comes down to, who best fits Chelsea, and who can take these bunch of players, trim the squad, instill their philosophy, ideas, and get the team winning again. It's a tough one. My thoughts, Nazar, and I was pro Enrique. I wanted Enrique. I know Stephen, our good friend, posted some stuff today about, Enrique's very checkered record, dodgy record when it comes to player signings. And I understand that. It hasn't been great if you look at his previous clubs. But I still think that guy can get Chelsea cooking. And he's the next best thing available after Guardiola in modern football. That's my opinion.
But you know what, on that one, Ryan, do you know when people
big up stuff?
Sorry.
One minute. Yeah, just 1 minute. I think I saw Up the Chills. Either Up the Chills, one of you tried to get in there. I was trying to let you in, but it wants you to connect to your microphone and headphone. I think that's what I was trying to let you in, but it won't let me do it because it looks like a microphone and your headphone is not connected. So whoever who was in there, try it again. You'll get it. Try again. You'll get it. All right, go ahead, DJ yourself.
Sorry about that, Nick. I didn't know that. Just a quick thing, really, on what you just said there. I saw the tweets that were the tweet about that. What I'll just say on the Luis Enrique thing is this: he had money to spend in Barcelona, and let's be honest, they won literally almost everything in sight. But when you remember the two clubs he went into after that, Celta Vigo, and he went to Roma. From what I understand, he hardly had any money to spend, and he had to go for the players, if they did get any, to what the club could only afford to have. Because let's be honest, as much as Roma and Celta Vigo are big in their own little ways on their little own town, they're not as big as probably a Juventus or an AC Milan or anything like that. So they had to go at the players that they could only afford at the time for that time, and that it obviously didn't work out. So when people say he's done some dodgy signings, I have to go along with disagree on that because of the caliber of player that he signed. Now, if you look at the players he signed at Barcelona, okay, not only did obviously he brought players through the ranks in Barcelona, but he also, and the players are already there, but he also just added some more world-class players, and they went on this big thing. We all know Champions League titles, the Liga titles, all the cups you can think of in Spain he won. So in terms of his buying, I don't think he's a bad guy in that way. When he wants the full control, what I'll say to you is another thing, when he asks for full control, I don't see why any manager doesn't have that privilege. If they're managing a football club and they're coaching those players, surely they have the right to say who comes in and who doesn't and who has to leave, not the owners. Because the owners are giving them that job, that task to be the coach or the manager. Like Arsene Wenger said it a couple of days.
DJ,
yeah,
I'm not catching you up. Don't you think they might trying to see his work that he did at Barcelona, and they think that if we give this guy the chance to do the same thing over here at Chelsea, we might end up not having the right thing because history I've said it all. The players that he brought in during his time at Barcelona have all gone flop.
Is that since he left though? But
no, when he was there, and since he left, all those players haven't lived up to expectation. Do you think that could be the reason?
I don't know, because they still won. They've still been winning trophies in sight. They were still winning things. So.
But those players we talk about are not there anymore. They're all gone. They've shipped them out to bring new players in, like Gavi, and then also those players. So, what do you make of? Do you think that could be the thing that is hindering his chances?
No, the only reason what's hindering Luis Enrique's chances, is not nothing to do with this player buying or his sign. It's because he's not a yes man, and he's not going to. When the owners, you see, what you got to remember, these owners want full. What they want. They not only are they want to, obviously they're owners of the football. They want to have a say in who they pick, the players that have to be picked. They're undermining the manager by going into the changing rooms every day to talk to the players, which I think is disgraceful in itself. I know every other owner can do it because they put the money and they can go and do that. Okay, once or twice, yeah, you can go and do that. Roman Abramovich only visited the time when he visited the changing rooms when he was firing somebody. He arrives in his big helicopter and he's firing somebody, or someone's going to go that day, whether it's the player, whether it's the manager, or where it might be. These guys, though, are making an effort of going in that changing room every day. So not only are you undermining Frank Lampard, who's supposed to be in there to steady the ship, okay? But you're going and talking to these, and these players are looking at them and thinking, mate, we've won a Champions League. We've won this, the players that have done it. We've won this, and you're coming telling us how to play football. Maybe it's the players that you've gone and bought. I mean, the other day, Lewis, I think I can't remember who said it. I think it was Thiago Silva said in his interview, they had to have about 30 players in that changing room. The changing room was not big enough to have all 30 players sitting around.
That's it. Yeah, I saw that.
You get me?
Nizam, DJ Sav is spot on. Todd Boehly is a businessman. He's entrepreneurial. He's he's an investor by nature. He's trying to apply those principles that he's learned in the corporate world to football, and you can't do that. He's treating Chelsea like a corporation, and he's coming in and saying, "This is my money. I've bought it. I've invested. Therefore, I deserve to be hands-on and have control over, the players and the recruitment and everything like that." That's why this is all falling apart. And he signed too many players, and the squad is too big. And any manager who's coming in now is just becoming, disenchanted, and it's all a bit of a frenzy. That's the problem. That's the underlying problem. He's a businessman, he's corporate, and he's trying to apply those principles to football. And you can't. He's acting like he's an active investor, and he wants to influence and control the company and the shareholders. And think of the shareholders as the footballers. Like DJ Stab was saying, he's going into the changing room and talking to the players after every game. It's not normal. It's abnormal.
Yeah, I agree with you if it's here in America, because like I said, the leaders or the owners here in America, they do that every game. The basketball, baseball, everything, hockey teams and everything, they do that all the time. But it's not common, it's not familiar in the UK culture. Which what do you make of these comments coming from my brother Tony? Tony's watching. Tony said, is Kante going to sign a new deal with 30 to 50% reduction next season? Will he do it? It's up to us to know. DJ Sav or Ryan, what do you make of that?
Go on, Ryan. Do you want to answer? I've been talking. You want to answer that one, bro?
You go for it, DJ Sav.
Okay. Listen, this Kante deal, this Kante situation. I think we all know this has been going. This saga has been going on for so long now, right? Yeah. These owners, I don't know what they're doing. They said apparently the deal was in place. It was all supposed to be done. I think it was 2 years with a further year, and that was all supposed to be agreed, right? Now all of a sudden we're seeing this. Is he going to sign now? When your owners are coming out, and Ryan will probably go on me on this one as well, as I said about keeping it in house. When your owners are coming out of the football club after you've lost a game in the Champions League, and they're talking to the press and they're saying, "Oh, well, we're going to cut 30% of the players next season. Their wage is going to go down, and 50% in some players as well. We're getting 50%. You keep that in house, right? Now, if Kante's going to see, Kante's really thinking, "Oh my God, do I really want to sign this contract now?" Because of what they want to do. It will not surprise me. I hope from what I understand, the deal's supposed to be getting done. From what I've been told, what I've heard, okay, he's supposed to be signing. However, things can change, and I'm sure he must be looking at what's going on now. I'm thinking, do I really want to be part of this? Because I'm seeing links today that Barcelona are looking at him, Azpilicueta, and Aubameyang, even though they're saying they're not priority signings. But they're still ones they want to look at to try and bring in the summer.
Oh, sounds good. Any more thing you want to say, Ryan, before we bring the stream to an end?
No,
Tony,
bro,
okay. All right.
DJ said it all, man. Spitting facts.
That's Richard Brunson fly his own planes. That's coming from. Okay, I think he has to do with what Todd Boehly is doing. He's asking that Richard Brunson fly his own plane. No, someone does it. Our writer cut up the chills. Big up to you. DJ Sava, let's wrap the stream up.
Yeah, bro.
Let's wrap the stream up.
Yep. Nah, listen, mate. Fantastic show as always, Nee. Thank you for actually giving me some time to come on and speak to you guys. It's a pleasure to talk to you. Pleasure to talk to Ryan as well. And he comes on here, and also to Demi for a little while. And like you said about bringing on ladies, I'm so happy the girls are getting more chance to interact on this channel, mate. Because I thought we need that more. We need more Chelsea ladies in this setup, mate. So big up to you. Great job that you're doing. And everyone in the comment section, please smash and subscribe to the channel.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying very, very hard to do what others are not doing. And then the platform, like I said, Ryan, you're just joining us. This platform will be held maybe 2 times a day, which the first one, like I said, first part will be me, the second part will be the ladies. And that's my goal. We're trying to get at least by next 3 months, 4 months, we should be able to hit 10,000 likes. If I'm thinking about 1 million within the next year, by the end of the year. next year, whatever. 1 million subscribers is a lot. That's me being ambitious anyway. But then, yeah, you always have to dream high, and it will happen. We'll fight very hard and work very hard towards it. Big up panel night all coming from Tony. Big up to you. Then up the Chels. Also big up to Mr. Patrick. Up the ST George. George. So, Mr. Ryan, you have anything you want to say? DJ Sab, look, bro. Just
nothing else. Nothing else, Nazan. Just how lucky we are to have you organizing this stream every day, and it's brilliant content, and having knowledgeable people like DJ Staff come on, and I really enjoyed the short time I was on here. So thank you very much, both of you.
Yeah, that's you guys make it. You guys make me. You guys over there in the house motivate me all the time to keep going. Sometimes it's very, very difficult. Today, to be honest with you guys, I sat down many times. I'm trying to put 2 or 2 together. I was like, what am I creating? What am I doing today? What's the right content to create? Then it's not easy. If you're a content creator, those that create content, you gotta have to give them some kind of respect. It takes a lot to come up with the right information, right topic, questions to ask, and also the idea of how to put a thumbnail together. I was able to change my thumbnail right now. If you're watching, it wasn't the main thumbnail for the day. As soon as we have the Pochettino link, I was told on the platform when we were here streaming, I was told if I can do that. So I just put 2 or 2 together, swap things around, put Nagelsmann, and then Pochettino picture there. Then I have a picture of Boehly and then Roman Abramovich. The topic that I also wanted to say, we did not even talk about it. How Todd Boehly / Roman Abramovich's system when he took over the football club. I wasn't able to cover that topic, but I can bring it back tomorrow again. But I want to say thank you to everyone. DJ Sav, Alicia, who's over there in the chat, has been watching since we started streaming, and also Tony and Abdi Chels and Mr. Patrick, Georgie, Snoopy GGG, and everyone. I want to love you. I mean, she's been an outstanding, wonderful person. She's been with me since the beginning of this platform. And also Night to Reader, all of the King of Animals, and also no one else but Big OG also helping this stream and helping this channel from long distance behind the scenes. He does a lot. And also Dami, thank you very much, Dami, for always dropping your minerals all the way far in the west of Africa, Nigeria. We are building a big fan base in Nigeria. So Dami is our rep in Nigeria, and then we have another one also in I think Kenya. I think we have another guy come also from Kenya. So we're building our platform, and very, very soon we're gonna drop our number for our WhatsApp for all the WhatsApp people to join also. So thank you, DJ Saf. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. When you come on, just DJ, let me know. When I see you in the platform, I'm going to drop the link in your inbox.
Cheers,
so when
brother.
you're free, you can just join.
Cheers, brother. Big up to you and everyone in the comments. Remember to smash and hit the like button, everyone.
Oh boy,
Peace out, guys.
United are losing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Love it. That's only a good thing about this one today. Sevilla beating them 1-0.
Are we now seeing the true lights of the true color of Eric Ten Hag? He's at the field, though, man. He was doing very well. Now things are going down.
Listen, he's doing well, but I tell you, he's a class manager, though, bro. We know that.
Oh yeah, you think so?
I think he's a good manager.
Don't you think it's a new manager bounce back?
No, because you've got to look what he's done at Ajax. To say that, I mean,
Ajax, come on, Ajax.
Yeah, but still, bro, better than Poch. He's won more than Pochettino in his career in that kind of like way. But true. I'll get what you're saying. Though it's a Dutch league. I get where you're going to come from. Yeah, I get what you're going to say on that one.
All right, DJ. Thank you very much.
Bro. Peace, bro.
Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. I'll see you. Have a good night. Bye bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.